Hello everybody and welcome back to another video, and as you can see this is Adizzpro's WICSO, but what you may be noticing is this is after episode 100 in the aftermath of after it all happened, and I had to recreate this from the map that he gave the people that you can go download. So yeah, I had to recreate it, but everything should be accounted for here. But in today's video, I want to be fixing the borders of all the countries, or to where, just fixing the countries to where I would like them. So starting off, there's a lot of interesting things here, but we're going to be starting off in North America. Okay, that's a little too far in. It looks like there's a grid here, so we're going to be getting rid of that. But yeah, we're going to be starting in North America. Everything here looks fairly good, but the only problem I really have is the Unitarian country, which I love and all. It's just there's a lot of this color everywhere, so I'm going to be giving Greenland over to Iceland, which I think will help out the look. Yeah, we just have to fix up the blue parts here. But when it's all said and done, it'll look like this, which honestly doesn't look half bad. So now I think that's already a better change. But Atlantis, I think we just gotta give them back. We gotta give them back their color, but this time it'll be a little bit different. It's gonna be a slightly different tone. It'll be about like this, so it's like a pinker tone, symbolizing that it's not the original one at all anymore. So, you know, that looks okay. It's a little bright, but it'll do. Next, Mexico. I'm also going to be changing borders here too. So, we can go ahead and just pull up the province layer. Which, yeah, some of these aren't provinces. So that just messes with stuff. But, here, we can go ahead and fix that province. And we will, the only thing I can really see to fix this would be, yeah, some of these provinces just don't look right. So the only way to fix this one looks like to be giving this right here over to these guys. So that'll have to do. Maybe we can give these guys some more land, like more towards the New York area, or maybe even all of this land right here, or not, you know, that, or not. What is cool is that this map has the layers for the world map they're pretty cool, because there's a lot of different stuff that I haven't even looked at yet. Like, let's see, there's one called, yeah, the New World Order, of course, has theirs. And then the Alternate Dominion still has theirs, which is of course, this is gone by now. But you can just see all the countries that were affected, and that got broken down. But, yeah. So, back up to here anyway. Central America, this border right here, that with Mexico, in my opinion, it's not the best. So we are going to be giving Mexico that province right there. And hopefully that'll fix it. Okay, yeah, what's messing me up is the province map is so far away from the background, but now I fixed it, so yeah, that already looks better to me. And it's not really a noticeable difference yet, besides for Atlantis, but we can keep moving down to Colombia, which honestly, they're fine. Ecuador, it's a little too much, kind of, but ultimately they're gonna be okay too. Peru, I just don't like this little jutting area here, so I'm going to be giving this back over to Brazil. Which there isn't much here, so it's not gonna be too much, but you know, it's there. Let's see. Next we have the Chilean country here, which I forgot to get rid of this capital city up here. Brazil, it looks fine. I could see them taking over more area over here, or just completely moving their capital from here over up to like a different major city, like this one, to be a little bit more centered, which works for me. So we'll just move the capital city now, which I believe this was the original, the original capital city, but it got like destroyed twice, I think, by all the bombs America dropped and all that, and the waves. But anyway, we gotta continue. These other countries, the borders look fine. I just don't like how he goes off the province map sometimes, which, you know, sometimes is needed, but I feel like you can just change up the provinces to look like that. So here we won't be doing that. Here we'll just be fixing them, which that seems about even, maybe a little bit less, but you know, it's fixed. So yeah, these other two, they're fine. I actually like their borders a lot. But now we're gonna move on to up here, which is looks kind of horrendous, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of stuff I would change here anyway. Like, I don't like the new Roman borders, I like the original ones. But we're gonna be having them unite with Naples here, which just reforms the complete empire, basically, but more of a Adriatic one, I would say. More of a non-Italian empire this time, so that's interesting. This country right here, I like it, it's pretty good. And same thing with Crete, but with Crete, I want to give them this island here. Because, you know, they're Crete, they should get some more land. Over here, I think France has a little bit too much land, so we're going to be bringing back some countries. And here we go. So the purple Caspia team, I'm pretty sure is what Caspia is all the way. I don't know what I'm thinking. The purple Mediterranean team, I guess, is back now, and yeah, they're back. That's about it. We'll have to give them a capital city, of course. But yeah. So for now, their capital city will be placed right here. Ugh, that's not the right color. Boom. And then South Iberia will get that much land. North Iberia will get this much land. And then I guess France will just be left with the rest of it. And I like these France borders way better. They are still kind of small, so that kind of sucks, but, you know, it's whatever. Now, I love the Dutch team. I just don't love these borders, so we're going to be fixing these. First of all, we are going to be bringing back Poland up in the north, which is different. But next, the yellow country right here is going to be annexing this other Poland, which I don't know why the Poland kind of drifted down south here, because that doesn't really make sense to me. But, yeah, this new yellow team will become the new guy here. And he will take over all this area here. So I think that's better. And then, of course, we're going to have to give the new Poland a capital, which we'll give them right there. So, you know, I think that looks a lot better. Back down to Germany, though. Germany. So this is like modern day Poland, but not, basically. Modern day, it's like, so it's in modern day Poland, but this is, of course, the Germany we all know. It's just shifted over just a little tiny bit. And to fix this, yeah, I think we need to fix this, because this isn't still not very good. We'll give them a little bit more of the German land. Right there and there. And they will be annexing, actually no, we're just going to give the northern area up here back to Denmark, as well as this island right here. Back, not to Denmark, but to the Norwegians. And down south here, Denmark is going to be liberated. I'm pretty sure they were red at one point. When they were alive, anyway. They will be brought back to life from whence they came. So that's 2 new countries, which we have to add capitals to. And I get my videos are kind of long, so I'm going to try to shorten them down from now on. So there we go. Boom. Now on to the rest. I think we need to give this area right here over to the Mediterranean country. Or the Romans. I don't know what I'm talking about. So now the Romans are kind of more of the Italian thing than they once were. So to signal that we are going to be moving their capital back to the original spot. They are now the original. They are now the original guys. And I know there is a lot of neo-authoritarianism here or whatever. But no, that's gone. That's gone today. Shoot. Added that on the wrong layer. Okay, boom. So now the Romans are back. I think they're probably bigger than they once were, besides for like the land over here. But the Dutch, I know, are suffering a little bit. So the only other land they're going to be taking is like right here. And I gotta say, my favorite borders in this country were the Dutch Republic. So that that's going to be brought back. I'm going to say this is the new Dutch Republic. Next, we see a country right here being formed. This country has no significance whatsoever. I just now made this up because it looked good. But yeah, the Dutch Republic is back, and honestly, these borders aren't half bad. They can still compete with the Romans. Definitely just not as much. This little Greece guy here I love. The Farmers Republic I love. The gold team seems a little bit too big, like as if they're bloated or something. So I want to reduce that, you know. Maybe something like that. Looks a little bit better because they didn't have a lot of territory out of their reach. There's a capital over here that isn't supposed to be here. But some other things or other people I would like to bring back is this little purple team, pink team here. I guess the pink team. They're a little too big for me. I say a little, I mean a lot. These guys, I don't know. Like there's so many like the Central Asian countries in the WICSO series that are just gone now. No, that it's just I don't get it. I kind of like Central Asia. It was kind of like it was very important during World War III, and then it kind of lost its relevance after that. And it lost a lot of countries too, besides for like where the green team was, which is now a lot bigger. And I like this new green team border, so we're gonna keep that. But now there's the blue team is back here, so that happened. And this little border right here has been here for so long, since like episode 10 or something. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. Full green country, amazing. I don't think I'm going to change anything here. I like its current borders. However, Korea. We need Korea back fully. Korea is one of my favorite countries, no doubt. They are a great country. I love this Korea. It is truly magnificent. But, boom. Japan, yeah, we can leave them. They're fine. China, we'll leave their color, actually. I like this. It's a change of colors to this region. It's kind of nice. You know, I'll take it. Now, its Tibetan lands are not kind of nice. And I don't understand why Tibet kind of sided with the Alternites, because I feel like they were really peaceful of a country, and they didn't really want to go to war, but they did. I guess so that they didn't want to lose their rights or whatever. I guess that was the main thing for them. But they're gonna get that land over there back, but not any of the other land. So there's that. Let's see. Back over to Central Asia. Okay, the gold country here. Yeah, I don't know about it. Here's what we're gonna do there. Now that we're gonna give it some land right here, so that I like the Afghan country's borders from before, but now it just looks too big. So here's what we're gonna be doing. We're going to split this guy up into different. There's gonna be this side That doesn't look half bad. Maybe like a purple, maybe. We'll just leave it like that for now. But of course, it needs to follow the provinces. So we'll give a little bit back to the golden team here, or whatever these guys are. Oh yeah, this isn't very good. Okay, time to fix this. I think that's how it's supposed to be, but we're gonna be changing that again. I still don't like this. Okay, there we go. So now we have this new country here, which looks like it should be split up again. Oh well, it's here now. What are we gonna do about it? Nothing. So let's give them a capital. Now I don't really like Russia that much, but Finland is gonna be losing some land here because I think this border just genuinely looks better, even though it's worse for Finland. But yeah. Next, Ireland. I like this only if like there's a more of an English country. So we're gonna be giving the blue team some more land once again. Just more of the English area from the brown team, which looks okay. But I think Ireland should also get a comeback as well. So we're gonna be giving them the Welsh and Cornwall areas. So that's better. Still divided, but honestly, it just looks better. Now, on to where have we not covered yet? Mesopotamia. This is perfect. Yeah, you already know what we're doing here. These guys are my favorite, and these guys have always annoyed me. So now they're gone. I hate them. Those dudes were just, I don't know. They sucked. They were terrible. Good riddance. So that's not really all I think we should do with them. I don't want to make them bigger again, even though they looked amazing, like they did. They really were such a great empire. But you know, this will have to do for now, because this needs to be a shorter video. We'll give them. Nah, it doesn't look good. Never mind. Yeah, I'll take that back. Okay, you already know what we're about to do over here. Yeah. So, Persindia is back. I don't know about the name though. I know Persindia is like a cool name because it's like a mix of Persia and India, which of course, you know, isn't okay. That's bright. Oh, which of course isn't bad. It's just, I don't know. It's really just not my type of name for a country. Mixing two regions that don't even exist in this place. Okay, why can't I do this? What is it? So they are back, but oh yeah, and the old empire will take a little bit of this, so they will be getting a little bit. So you know, I'm not completely butchering them. I mean, they need to get some land. Well, I don't want them taking over all of India because I feel like that's just too much. And India, there was a science team here before, which honestly looked kind of good, honestly. But we will not be bringing them back, unfortunately. So yeah, that was kind of for nothing. But this right here is horrendous, and it wasn't any better when India had occupied this land either. So we're just going to be giving this back over to Tibet. Fixed it, and this is like kind of not the peace treaty. I say that way too much. I'm sorry about that. But Tibet will get that land back, and then Bhutan will get that piece of land. I had to make a new province out of it. You know, it's whatever. Anyway, we need to move along down to Vietnam. We did, my boy, Vietnam dirty. So, we're going to be giving them some land back. Because, can you believe that? They used to own all of this. And then, you reduce them down to nothing. They even lose down to the Malay Peninsula. Which is the Malay Island. They used to own all of this and that. And you reduce them down to this. That's way too small. But anyway, they will be getting some of it back. maybe not this province right here specifically, because it does not look very good. Better. That'll work. I don't know. They were better. They looked better before, but that's just better for me anyway. So yeah. Australia looks nice. I mean, I'm fine with this down here. Now the Papa Grey country is deserving some more love. So we're gonna be giving them this island, these islands over here, all the Solomon Islands and Bougainville, as well as these islands right here. So now it's the Papa Island countries instead of just the tiny little 2 islands. So now they have quite a bit of land actually. You can actually see them on a global stage. But anyway, back to it. Yeah. What do we call this? I forgot. But anyway, yeah, Madagascar looks fine. South Africa looks fine, even though I think it would probably be better if they united. So we're just gonna have that happening. They unite with the African Union. Tanzania. The old ones were kind of, they were very showing of their colonial thing, because their border never really changed, besides for up north here with the gold team. But I actually like this border way better, so we're going to be keeping it. Red team here, same thing. Blue team up here, same thing. I know Nigeria's gone now, but yeah, it's whatever. The green team can have this one. I don't know. This green country now, it was actually one of my favorites. I kind of like this country, so we're going to be keeping it. Same thing with this one, it's okay. Now, this is one of my biggest problems besides for Mesopotamia being gone. We're bringing this country right here back, and then the Mediterranean Union is back. You already know it. It's back. It's like my favorite, one of my favorite countries of all time, without a doubt. They deserve to be back. I don't, because they just like left, and then they split apart, and then they became so distant, and then they died. Or the Mediterranean country died at one point. And it was the whole thing. They came back to be big, like half the size, and then they died, and then all that. But they're back now. Libya, fine. Egypt, kind of going. They're pretty big actually. They're like probably the biggest they've ever been. You know, looks okay. We'll keep it. Libya's looking kind of sad right now. That's whatever. Now the Sudan's, they actually look they look okay. We'll keep them too. The gold team, it looks okay. I mean, besides for their history, which we will not go in, well, we will not be talking about here. But besides for that, this is my world if I control WICSO. So yeah, the borders have been changed, probably a lot. So you can compare the differences, do whatever you need to. But yeah, I think this actually looks a lot better. So if you enjoyed this video, show your support, and yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye.